Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some Kobolds and Catacombs. Alright, so this is a new patch that just came out for Hearthstone a couple days or maybe a week or two ago. Been having a lot of fun doing these dungeon runs, and I figured I'd give one a try. Let's record a dungeon run. I have no idea how long this will take. Could be very quick, could be very long. So far, I have managed to get to the bottom of the dungeon with 4 of the classes. Notice the little crown there. I still have to do Warrior, Shaman, Warlock, Mage, and Priest. I know this isn't the normal type of content that I play on the channel, but this type of Hearthstone solo PvE experience is something that I almost always end up doing, so I figured I'd give it a shot recording it and see how we go. So I wanted to try Mage next. If you're completely unfamiliar with how these dungeon runs work, you pick a class, and you start with just 10 cards, 7 in the deck, and then 3 that you get to start with, because you always go first. And the cards that you get at the start are always the same. But what's different is that every boss you beat, you get to draft some new cards, kind of like an arena run, or like when you're building a deck for arena. And there's also some really interesting special cards that you can get that are kind of OP. They make and completely shape your run based on what cards you're offered, and it's a neat concept. Every single run is completely different. That's what I really like about it. So the first couple bosses are kind of trivial. We only have 15 health to start with instead of the normal 30. They only have 10. Next level will have 20. They have 15, and then it scales. Like eventually they have more health than I do, but for now we have more health than they do. So yeah, that was the fight. So yeah, like I said, the first couple bosses are quite trivial. Let's see what we get offered as our first choice. Alright, small backpacks, Robe of the Magi, and Glyph of Warding. Well, I've been wanting to play as a mage because I wanted to try doing a spell slinger type run. Spell slinger dungeon run. So let's try Robe of the Magi. So the way this one will work then is that, notice how there's no mana cost. This is just every single battle from now on, we will always have a passive +3 spell damage. So going nuke heavy is going to be a good idea. And here's where we get to choose one of 3 options. We can either take Forbidden Flame, Frost Nova, and Kazakus. We can take Dragon's Fury, Meteor, and Dragon Collar Alana. Battlecry, summon a 5/5 dragon for each spell you cast this game that costs 5 or more. You only currently have 1 spell that costs 5 or more. And it's a very slow 9 mana card. Malygos, look at that spell damage, sick. We don't have a Cthulhu. I do love Azure Drake. Technically, a Kazakus would work right now. We don't actually have any duplicates at all. You can have some duplicates and still use a Kazakus. I'm gonna go with Kazakus. I haven't actually had an opportunity to try it. So next boss is Frostfur. There are a lot of variable bosses, and I think some of them can actually show up in the beginning of the run or the end of the run, and their like stats change depending on when you run into them. I'm not going to list them all or talk about them too much, but they're interesting. They each have their own special abilities, and you know, it's cool. So this one, I think for 2 mana, she can freeze a minion. I think that's all that it does. Or freeze an enemy is what it does, not a minion. I think she can actually cast it. No, it is on a minion. Okay. So, I mean, we could throw out a 6 damage Arcane Missiles and take her down to 9 health already, but let's save it, because we're probably going to Sorcerer's Apprentice anyway. Yeah, we'll do this, I think. Not a huge amount of thought needs to go into the first couple bosses, as I have already mentioned. If you're wondering what this overlay stuff is, this is it's an external application called Hearthstone Deck Tracker. It is free. If you would like to get it, just Google it. You can find it quite easily. Nice play there, buddy. You're dead. That's kind of silly. Hey, it's Kazakus. All right, we got to craft a spell just because we can. What do we get? Obviously 10 costs, and we're going to draw 3 cards because we only have 6 left. And then we're going to deal 11 damage. That sounds great. Just kidding. I see the potential for some interesting Kazakus magic damage spells. Okay, do we want to take defense? Now notice how we only got to take this this special Robe of the Magi at the very first boss. I think it's like the first boss, the third boss, and the sixth boss, or something like that, that you get these special, really extra special ones. Every boss you get a selection of 3 cards, though. Hey, we could keep going with the duplicate theme. I don't think... Nope, no Shatter. We do not have a Cult Sorcerer. No Cthulhu, but who cares? It's still spell damage, and it's a 3/2 for 2. That's a great on-curve thing. We could just go, like, unique all the way. Sounds great. Next boss. Yes, I've definitely seen Overseer Mogark later in the run. And when you fight him when he's, like, the 7th boss out of 8, he has... Cruel Words is 1 damage to give a minion 5 attack. He's actually a lot harder when you fight him in that case, so... Oh well. I'll start paying attention closely to the actual decisions that I'm making, probably around like boss number 4 or 5. I want to kind of get through these first ones pretty quick.
You asked for it.
Time for pain.
We just want to draft our nukes and or the mana worm. Forbidden Flame. Spend all your mana, deal that much damage to a minion. Unfortunately, if you have plus spell damage, and you do 0 damage, you would assume, I would assume, that 0 plus 3 equals 3. That's not how that game works. You have to do at least 1 in order to trigger that. So, something worth knowing, I guess. Okay. Gotta tell you, a 6 damage arcane missiles is pretty darn strong. Aha! I took the candle. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Fine, we'll clear the board. It's not a big deal. And I could have Forbidden Flame to keep that unit on the board, but nah, not a big deal. Hey, Kazakus! I think the better play is the Chillwind Yeti here, but I just want to play Kazakus. Oh, it's too bad I wanted some damage. Summon 2 friendly minions that died this game? Alright. Seems fine. So we're probably going to end up getting back... If he does this, he's still not going to be able to kill anything. I could intentionally kill Kazakus and then just resummon my minions. Could work. One of the drawbacks to my overlay, I reversed the damage counter. So he's got 13 health and I can do 6 damage based on what's on the board right now. I have 25 and he can do 10. Unfortunately, the transparency makes it so that if I hover over a card, it doesn't really quite work with the overlay. But I'm used to it, so you'll have to get used to it. Sorry. Okay, I think we're going to have to save 1 mana to use Forbidden Flame. That'll do 4 damage because of our innate plus 3 spell damage. So if we save 1 mana, we can spend 4. Probably just going to Yeti, do 4 damage here on that guy, and then suicide these 2 for now. That seems reasonable. We could go face, but I want to use my Kazakus card.
Let the pain speak to me.
Armor made to fit.
Okay. Yeah, 9 damage fireball. Yes, please. There's a card that you can draft called the Rod of Roasting. Randomly casts Pyroblast on both heroes until one of them dies. I've never used it because it seems like a ridiculous Hail Mary card, but... Okay, he's dead. GG. And that match took a little bit longer, but still relatively straightforward. Okay, so this is the second choice of a special treasure. Vorpal Dagger. Okay, so we're a mage. Having a weapon could be handy. Mega Wind Fury can attack 4 times in 1 turn. So for 2 mana, we can get poisonous and kill 4 things if we want to face tank it. Boots of Haste, your minions cost 0. We have a lot of spells right now. Aleatork Cube is freaking awesome. although it would probably screw up my Kazakus and Reno Jackson, like, unique thing. It's still really good, so we're going to go with the Aleator Cube. Big spells. Spiteful Summoner, Battle Cry, reveal a spell from your deck, summon a random minion with the same cost. Nice. Okay, Battle Cry, reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. That's interesting. I think we're going to go for the Pyroblast and Dragon Caller Alana and Spiteful Summoner. Let's try this out. Okay, next is the Brimstone Warden. Hero power, silence your minions. Okay, this guy is really dangerous because if you let him get to 5 mana, you're dead. Just straight up, if he ever gets 5 mana, you lose. Pretty much.
Versus the Brimstone Warden.
So he starts off with 4 minions on the board. Ooh, Doomsayer. Yes, please. So he has 4 minions on the board. They're 15 5s, and they are unable to attack. But his special, or his racial skill, silences his minions. So these just become active. Hero power, silence your minions. Can't attack, death rattle, lose a mana crystal. So not only does he ignore the death rattle, but he can also get rid of the can't attack text, and then he just smashes you in the face, and you lose. So yeah, let's go ahead and Doomsayer him. Probably not on turn 2, because I'd rather ruin his mana curve for a little bit longer. Maybe we'll Doomsayer on... You know, I'm just gonna do it now. There's a chance that he could kill it if I wait. Let's just kill all of it. I'm not gonna get the full mana curve out of it. But it takes his mana down to 0. Next turn he'll only have 1. He's not happy about that. I don't think I've ever heard him talk twice in a row.
You shall not pass.
He'll keep on summoning those. He has a ton of them in his deck. Okay, so we want to save 1 mana if possible, so that we can nuke that for 4, and then we can get some face damage in. Oh, perfect. We'll Kazakus, and then Forbidden Flame. Let's see, we're already on 5 mana, so do we just go for a 10 cost? Nah, just do 5. So 7 damage to all minions, deal 8 damage, please. Summon 2 friendly minions, or draw some cards. I'd rather draw the cards, because I want to have my nukes. It's either going to be Bear Track, Snake Trap, or it's going to be Venomous Trap. Venomous Trap is going to be what it is. I don't think I've ever seen him use Dart Trap. Okay, so we can do 8 damage with that nuke. This is 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. We're one mana shy from being able to kill him with this. Let's try the Kazakus potion. And see if we get lucky and draft, I don't know, some other card. And if not, we'll just wait one more turn and Frostbolt him in the face. I'm thinking it's going to be the, when one of your minions is attacked. Snake Trap, Venomous Trap. Hey, GG, you're dead.
Serve or die.
Alright, come on. Give me some good spells here. Let's remember to keep the unique going. I wouldn't mind having an extra couple like duplicated 1s or 2 drops, because I'm gonna pretty aggressively mulligan to try to draft them. So second Arcane Missiles, for example, wouldn't be a big deal with Kazakus. We don't have a Polymorph 4. Ooh, Ronin. Death Rattle, add 3 copies of Arcane Missile. Ooh, super strong. Echo of Medivh. Carnivorous Cube, interesting card. Having a second Pyroblast would pretty much ruin Kazakus. And we would also have a second Spiteful Summoner. So let's go with this. And we'll hopefully draft the Arcane Missiles pretty early on. And not get blocked on the Kazakus and or Reno Jackson play. I want to mention, this is the absolute first run that I'm recording. This feels like a pretty lucky run compared to some of the other ones that I've done. I had to try the other classes quite a few times.
You asked for it.
For example, like with Paladin, I had 2 runs where I lost on the 8th boss, and I was using a special, a treasure, that gave me an upgraded special, like, racial skill. I was able to summon 2 1/1s for 1 mana. And I had another special that gave me an extra mana crystal at the start. I lost with that same build twice. And then the third time I did it, I took the racial thing that lets me summon extra guys, and I took permanent invisibility, which actually worked out. And I was kind of surprised. You would assume that having permanent invisibility on all of your minions and being forced to face tank would make you lose. But it worked, and it was done. So that was pretty cool. Alright, what's your deal? Add arcane missiles to your hand. Oh yeah, she's gonna throw out flame walkers every turn. And she's gonna just start spamming arcane missiles and flame walkers. I don't think I've ever lost to this boss. She's kind of sort of simple to beat. I could nuke her in the face, but I think I'm gonna need to get some board control. If she gets too many flame wakers, then I lose. Okay, here comes the first one then. So this will be... Oh no, she's actually going to get some more arcane missiles in her hand first. Okay, it's fine. We'll use Frostbolt to remove that other one. Looks like we're going to be going late on this run. Here it comes. Come on, cast 1. Prove me right. Do it. What? You gonna save him? Crazy lady. Okay, Oh, sweet. So she has no spells in her deck. Wait, no! Give it back! I'm confused. Oh, okay, I misread that. I thought this was a different card. I thought this was the, like, Battlecry, compare my spell cost to her spell cost, and I get to draft it. No, I got a free minion out of that. Didn't I? Yeah, I got a Cruel Taskmaster. Okay, cool. Alright, what are we going to do here? She is just, like, holding on to every single one of those things. We need to kill everything right now.
Revenge.
Even killing 2 of those is going to be pretty painful. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's got to die. Alright, I think I'm just going to trade these 2. Throw out my own Ronin. We're probably going to take quite a bit of damage from these guys this turn, and then I'll just Ronin... cast 4 copies of Arcane Missiles for 24 damage and probably win. If that doesn't work, then we'll just Pyroblast on turn 10. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. You gonna keep casting? Why aren't you casting your other copy? I know you have more copies. Okay. Okay, waiting for the animation. You know, take candle. I took the candle. It's so weird. So I'm guessing like the AI wants to have a certain number. No, in this case, she probably didn't want to play her minions because I had the Doomsayer. Alright. Okay, that was a very questionable play by this hero. I don't get it. Like I said, I've never lost this boss, so I don't know. It didn't really do anything that made sense to me. Still, it took me quite a while. I had to go all the way to turn 10 there. All right, so we get another one. So captured flag, probably one of the best treasures. Your minions just always have +1/+1, even if they're like summoned or if you steal them. Potion of Vitality is kind of weak because it just kind of stops you from losing a little bit longer but if you're already losing, you're going to keep losing, so. Small backpacks, I would immediately snap pick captured flag with any other deck, but I'm kind of thinking maybe small backpacks would be better with this specific deck, because what we need is to just get the spells and, get Kazakus and get the low mana cost spells. It would also make Kazakus a lot easier to use because we have a better chance of having an early Arcane Missiles. So, I mean, what minions would even really... No, I'm just going to... Small backpacks it is. Alright, more big spells. A second Dragon Caller Alana. That's bad, because there goes Kazakus. We do not have a Dragon's Fury. We do not have a Meteor. I could just try to draft the Dragon Caller Alana. How many big spells do I have? 1? 2. Eventually 3 with Kazakus. Whatever I make with him, it'll almost definitely be a 5-drop. Ooh, an Emperor Thaurissan could be cool, especially now that we have the small backpacks. These are all unique, so this could play pretty well. Pyros, Volatile Elemental into a Servant of Kalimos. Everything out of these two sets are both unique. I think I'm going to go for the Emperor Thaurissan, because I think that there's a chance it'll pair well with the small backpack and Aleator cube. I could potentially get, I don't even think I showed the text on this, but shuffle both decks together and give half to each player, and then all of your cards, anything you have in your hand, costs 2 less. So you spend 2 mana, but then everything is 2 mana less for the rest of the game, so it's like a guaranteed savings. All right, so challenge number 6. This guy, now we're to the point where it's actually kind of challenging. Give all of your minions Divine Shield. George and Karl. So this is a double, like a 2-headed boss. They have a special card called Tag, where they will swap with each other. So
George and Karl.
normally, I believe the nice Aleator cube.
You
Sweet.
asked for it.
Lights sight, Karl. Now look where we are.
Again, I'm going to try to aggressively go for that Arcane Missile, so we get rid of the nice, so we can keep our unique deck going. So anyway, normally it would be 40 health for me and like 60 health for the enemy at this point, but there are 2 of them. This is just one of the 2, and they will swap on occasion, so. I'm going to save that. So he's probably going to put out some annoying minions soon. Now, I found pretty much always that just using Aleator Cube right away is usually for the best. I'll give up half of my deck, potentially, but the fact that it makes everything else 2 mana cheaper is just too good to pass up. Everything else. So we can throw out a Mana Worm. Unfortunately, now I have absolutely no idea what's in my deck, and it could also completely be horrible since I no longer have Robe of the Magi to do much with. We'll see. What? Okay. Yeah, see, that's not mine. Summon 5, 1/1 Silverhand Recruits. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
That is definitely one of his.
Duty.
Okay. Oh my god. The game knows that I don't have any, that I have duplicates in my deck right now. Notice how Reno did not light up. Of course, he might not have lit up because I'm at full health. I'm not sure.
To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle!
Alright, do we care that much about this heal, or do we just want to get more bodies on the board? I'm gonna hold on to the heal. I don't want to commit too much. He could have, I don't know, Consecrate or something. It could be annoying. So the last time I fought this guy, this is what happened as well. He's got like 3 cards in his deck, or in his hand right now. They're called Swap or Tag, and he can swap with his partner, whichever one he is not. Oh crap, see, Tag Team. Swap George and Karl. Wait, Can I force them to swap right now? That'd be weird. But anyway, he's going to be dead, and so those cards are useless now. And now we just automatically fight the other guy, who has a completely different spell.
Oh no, not George!
Okay. He's going to start flooding the board with minions. I think I'd rather just get the 4/4 out. That has the potential to be really strong.
Summoning portal open.
You gotta pay up.
Let's keep track of how many minions he's got. What do you got? How many of those are minions? You got 5 cards? 3 minions, 2 spells. Could be the swap Karl thing. Give 1/1 to your minions with Divine Shield. Don't have that.
Revenge!
I'm ready.
To battle! To battle!
Probably should have kept the minion on the board. Oh crap, that's my card. Give that back.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, he'll just cast them now. They don't do anything, but he'll just use them. Get rid of them. Oh, nice. Nice stolen card from him. Now we have a full unique deck, apparently. Okay, so we can do 10 damage. Let's do 4 plus 3 plus ping is 8 to take care of the Doomsayer. Yeah, that sounds good.
Revenge!
I'm ready.
Of course.
I don't think I'm too worried about him loading up.
Arms, men!
Should have killed one. Should have killed it. Oh well.
Reporting for
Oh, nice order there, buddy. I made a mistake, but he made a bigger one.
I'm ready.
Reporting for duty.
I have a much higher HP pool than he does right now, so I'm just gonna keep on. Not to mention we got Reno, so I'm just gonna go face. You stole my Thorson! You suck!
Reporting for duty.
Not even gonna realize that he's dead. Okay.
I'm ready.
To battle! To battle! Reporting for duty.
Okay, that was boss number 6. So I think we get one more special treasure, the final treasure. And now the last 2 bosses. This is pretty much what every single run comes down to. Nope, I guess I was wrong. It's before the last boss then? I don't know. But yeah. Inkmaster Solia. You mentioned a free Pyroblast? That'd be sick. I don't have any of those spells, or those cards. Sweet. I also have no Flame Strike. I don't have a Forgotten Torch, or Firelands Portal, or Dragon's Fury. Ooh, that's a tough choice. I feel like these 3 spells are better. They're actual spells, right? Yeah. Still, there's a chance Cabal Courier can give you the choice of a second Kazakus. I'm gonna go with Fire, though. So we still have unique outside of 1 extra copy of Arcane Missiles. Transform a minion into a random one that costs 3 more for 1 mana. Ugh. Greater Evolution is super annoying. So basically, game plan with this guy is going to be, do not let him have any minions ever, at all. Because he's super dangerous.
You asked for it.
Nice, we got our Arcane Missiles. I would like to use Kazakus soon. Took the candle.
Illume guide my lands.
See, that's sneaky. So he gets the battle cry, and then he's going to convert it next turn and avoid the death rattle. Not allowed, sir. That thing needs to die. Even though it's not very mana efficient, I'm just going to Arcane Missiles to prevent him from getting that mana ramp. What? You? Gotta be kidding me.
I will not be trifled with.
Oh, interesting. That could actually harm him. He's just gonna evolve it next turn then. Yeah, no. You're not allowed to have anything on the board. I can't let him evolve a 5 mana drop into an 8 mana drop. It would be the end of me.
This jungle hides many secrets.
At least the Trailblazer. Okay. Hey, it's Kazakus. Yes, please. Right on mana curve, so we can do a 5 cast spell next turn. It'll be something good. Transform a random enemy minion into a 1/1 sheep. If he evolves one guy really big, like at least the Trailblazer, I could sheep it. I feel like that's probably going to be good. Yeah. Ooh, nice. 7 damage to all minions, board clear, or do we do 8 damage to the face? I think we go with the board clear, because I expect this guy's going to get out of control.
It's boom o'clock.
That's another good card for him. Just to avoid the death rattle. Okay. What are we gonna do on turn 6? Probably the Spiteful Summoner. Okay. Clear the board. It's kind of overkill, probably, but he's got very few cards in hand. What? What? Why did you do that? I'm so confused by your decision making. Nice! There's the Pyroblast! Yes! Sick. Super value out of the Spiteful Summoner. I don't know, I've seen better 10 drops. Yeah, that 10 drop didn't do much, did it? Okay. Well, I was super excited about nothing, apparently. Deal damage equal to its cost to all minions plus 3. Interesting. We need to do... we would need 7 mana. I could just Forbidden Flame that thing right now. This is a pretty good chance. Well, let's see. What spells do I have? I could draft Arcane Missiles, the Aleator Cube. So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 3, a 3. That's a lot of 3s. It's 3 plus 3 on average. Probably about 6 damage from that. That would probably kill this, and then I could just throw this into it. But I kind of prefer to keep this on the board. We play the Cult Sorcerer, then we end up with 4 spell damage. 5 mana, 5... No, that would be 1 short. Okay. Please tell me I did my math right. Thank you. Ugh.
Let's make magic.
Oh, derp. It's not enemy minions, it's all minions. I just wasted that unit. Oopsies. Wow, it's gonna be a big damage. That's a big nuke. 10 damage to everything. Okay. Bit overkill. Ooh, I should have shattered that before he evolves it. Crap. Oh, he didn't even evolve it. Nice. All right, questionable AI decision making, I think.
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
That's all right. That's slightly better than the last time he cast it, right?
Things are not as they seem.
A bloodworm. All right. 5/5 dragon for each spell you cast this game over 5. So I've cast 6 spells so far this game. I don't remember how many of them were over 5. I know I cast the Kazakus spell. I didn't cast much else, right? We cast Dragon's Fury. That was a second one, so that's probably 2 5/5 minions at least. First off, let's do some trades that make sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep board control. So I got 1 card in hand.
The land serves me. You do not see the shadows, but they see you. Work me to
Okay.
the bone.
Yeah, let's do the Pyroblast before we do Dragon Caller Alana. Let's go ahead and get
Behold!
it's time for some arcane missiles. Alright, that'll be boss number 7 down. I don't see him coming back from this at this point.
These caverns go deep. Run.
Really? You evolved it into a Serenite chain gang. Not the best. Alright, now next turn we'll do a Dragon Caller Alana just because we can.
The land serves me.
Really? You can evolve away one of your mana crystals. Alright, that's cool, man.
Daughters of flame, awaken!
Nice. They look awesome. Okay, so on to boss number 8. This is the point where you can get to boss number 8 pretty frequently. But if you didn't build a good deck, this is where you'll just die horribly in the first like 5 or so turns. Shifting Hourglass. Take an extra turn, cost 1 less for each boss you defeated this run. Well, this is the final boss, so we've beaten 7, so it's a 0 mana, take an extra turn. Oh, hey, a Rod of Roasting. That's super suicidal. And you can't cast like Ice Block or anything to keep yourself alive. It's super risky. And then this guy is going to be an 8/8 for 1 mana. No, a 9/9 for 1 mana. Pretty good. I'm going to go with the Shifting Hourglass though, because it fits our theme a bit better. Double Shifting Scrolls. It gets rid of the Kazakus play. Double Mirror Entity. Ooh, Arcane. A Lunith. At the end of your turn, draw cards. Sick! Polymorph Boar. I think we already have one of those. We do. And we already have a lot of Arcane Missiles. I think we can draft a few of these. I want a Lunith. Do I want a Lunith? I have no Babbling Book. I think I'd rather avoid having a 3rd Arcane Missile. A Lunith is really interesting. It's really slow. You draft cards like crazy. It doesn't waste durability every turn. It's just, at the end of every turn, you draft 3 cards. It's crazy. It's like a Manatide Totem on steroids. Let's go with Chaos. We'll try to draft aggressively for the Shifting Scroll and Arcane Missiles. Okay, so there are 5 8th bosses. I have only fought this guy 1 time. Vustraz the Ancient. Deal 1 damage for each missing chest. I've never beaten him. I've only fought him once, and he kicked my butt. So, there was that new legendary, the, Marin? The Fox, or something like that? This guy's got 5 treasures. And every single turn, he'll do damage to everything I own, based on how many of his treasures I've killed.
Show yourself, wretched thief.
I wouldn't mind having Emperor Thorson, but I need to aggressively get the Shifting Scrolls, Arcane Missiles, and or Aleatoric Cube. Oh, nice! We got a Shifting Hourglass. Come on, luck be a lady. Give me my small backpacks. Nice, got one of the shifting scrolls. So I believe we could use this for some mana ramp. I feel like the value, though, would be at the end of the game. Or when we're about to die. So let's not use it just yet. He'll autocast this, doing 0 damage. Because the chests all exist. Chromatic Dragonkin. Danger.
Let's make magic.
Probably just going to trade the 3-2 into the 2-3. Before we start going nuts with spells. Ooh, coins. Wait, I want some of those, please. Okay. What do we do?
Sparkle.
I'll start working this guy down a little bit. I think I can afford a little bit of damage. We do have, unless I Aleatoric Cube, I do have a Reno. So we can heal. I only get 50 health to his 70 though. That is super dangerous. Nice. We can do Doomsayer, Shifting Hourglass. Kills everything. Let's see, I've got 8 cards. I would spend 2 to go down to 6. And then I would draft 5 special things from him, taking me up to my limit. And then I would also draft a card in between the turns. Which means that I would definitely mill a card or 2. But, not to mention we'd get the coins from this. Ooh. See, these units already existed, so the order that they die should be the chests, then this. I think that the coins would get milled. I don't have an ice block. Ice block Reno could be awesome. Well, the Shifting Hourglass Doomsayer is always going to be an option, so I think I'm going to get the ice block while we have it. And that's all I'm going to do this turn. See, I love when you Aleatoric Cube and you get their Looming Presence. Super valuable, because you only have to spend 1 mana to cast it. 1 mana, draw 3 cards, gain 6 armor. I mean, +2/+2, and what now? So I'm going to copy. Haha, your board's full. Okay, now it's getting pretty scary. They've got 18 damage, putting me at 12 health. We do have the ice block, though. I think I might just procrastinate and postpone until the ice block ticks, and then do a Doomsayer, Shifting Hourglass, clear the board, and see what we get. Might work out just fine. We could also Dragon's Fury. It would probably kill most of the units on the board. Let's get closer to the mana cap so that I can capitalize on the extra turn. I think I can afford to stall 1 more turn. Okay. I mean, he still doesn't even have me dead. Might be able to get two turns out of it.
Pinch of death cup. Heal of shoe.
Weird. What does that even do? 0? Yeah. Alright, it's fine. keeping the ice block might not be a bad idea, though. Just in case I, Okay. So, now, this is interesting. I've built a nuke-focused deck. If I Aleator Cube, I lose the possibility of using all these nukes. I might even lose Kazakus and Reno Jackson, but it's so good! I think it's time. 9 cards. I need to open up space for 5 cards right now. Alright. I'm gonna hope that these 5 legendary things that I get are gonna be good enough that I can win with whatever I get from that. And I'm gonna go ahead and Aleator Cube. Might be a mistake, we'll find out. Need to open up some space, so we need to go down to 4 cards in hand, because we're gonna end our turn, draft a card, then the Doomsayer will kill everything, and I'll get 5 from him. So I need to go down to 4. First things first, the Doomsayer's gotta go out. This will take me down to 6. So I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the get rid of this one. I don't really care for this much. I'm gonna get rid of one of the coins. Okay. Hopefully this works out. Seriously? Taking an extra turn doesn't count? It's the start of my extra turn. Why did that not work? That should have worked. That is such bullshit! Fine, game. I'm gonna kill everything anyway. Discover a legendary and summon 2 copies of it. Let's draw some cards. Okay, I don't know. I'm really confused. I expected that to work. What the hell? Oh my gosh! Okay, I just misunderstood that text. The button said extra turn. It never says extra turn. As you can see, I don't normally play with the Mage legendary from the previous expansion. It would have triggered if I had clicked the extra turn button. So I just wasted a bunch of spells and cards and screwed everything up. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. First things first, let's Wondrous Wand. Nice. Free Looming Presence. 3 cards for free mana. Okay, I think I can afford to spend 1 mana on this. Unfortunately, that is gonna mean that he'll kill everything on the board at the beginning of next turn, but they'll stick 1 round of Death Rattle. I could Velen's Chosen them. Okay, excellent. Now we can discover something from his deck. Nice. Oh, sick. Beautiful lifesteal. Please, thank you. What next? This will survive the beginning of his turn, so I think I'll do this. I'm considering doing the replace your hand with legendary minions as well. We have 2 of these, actually. Let's go for this, though. And then let's get a... I should have played those in the wrong order. Just get the... No, the Yeti will die. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to these cards.
the pretender.
Okay, go ahead and do 5 damage to everything. Good luck. So despite my mistakes, I think that this is still going to work out. That's my card. Alright. Raytheon, draw cards until you get one that isn't a dragon. So we can do 20 damage, taking him to 45. And Pyroblast for another 13. Yeah, I think that. Okay, we're gonna Pyroblast, and then I really like the idea of these Spirit Lashes, but he's gonna be clearing the board anyway, so I don't really see me being able to get much value out of it. Besides, we have Ice Block, and if I go face, then I can probably kill him. Kind of a Hail Mary here. Completely random hand now. Ooh, nice.
I wield the power. Black.
Sorry, but you are probably not going to be holding the cards you want. That's mine! Give it back! That's probably also mine. Thank God for that Ice Block, because I don't see how I'm going to kill this Molten Giant this turn. Guess we find out now if we have any duplicates. We do not! Excellent, so... Unfortunately, I don't have any spells. But... next turn, I could get a powerful artifact from Rafam, and then use Inkmaster Solia to cast it for free. So we could spend... Yeah, this works. This is good. I like this. I need the artifact, please.
The supreme archaeologist.
13 damage. Well, it's not a huge amount, but it might be enough to win the game. This would be useless because of his special. I'm torn now. Either way, it's going to be free. And either way, we'll have a minion on the board because we're going to be playing Inkmaster Solia. So she could basically be a 15-15. Yeah, I think I go for the body.
For honor.
Okay, wish me luck. Sorry. Just need to somehow do 29 damage and or clear the board. That's a lot of dudes. Kinda wishing I had that life leech right now. Might be the enemy. May have made a mistake in doing what I did. Oh, it's a Kazakus! The Hail Mary Kazakus. Give me something good, Kazakus. Now, do we go all in and make it 10 mana and then Inkmaster? Hell yes. 9 damage to all minions. Yes, please. Let's clear the board. Pretty much, except for that one. And the order is wrong, so I can't do transform all minions into sheep, because that'll happen after the damage now at this point. So, unfortunately, all of this... Oh, we can get Ysera down to a 1-1, though. That'll still help out. Okay. Thank you, Inkmaster Solia. Wait, is it going to do all? Damn, we're going to lose the Inkmaster Solia. Oh well. It's either that or die. I don't want to die today. Oh, it did do it in the right order. Interesting. I could have sworn it was going to go in the order that I drafted them. So I have one more turn of life. Unless he has a nuke, because he's going to do 5 damage right now. No! He stole my fireball! Damn! Okay. That's unfortunate. I I think Aleator cubed myself to failure there. But anyway, that's a dungeon run. Like I said, this is the first one I've recorded, so I didn't expect to get close. But let me know what your thoughts are. It takes a long time. This is a 54-minute long video, so if you're interested in this kind of thing, let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I'll see you in the next episode of whatever it is I play. So as always, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.